Morning. All right, so we just got here, and they are start off on the fence over here, and then 23 flew over to the little area. We got the fence stuff, and flew up there, and then O1 flew up after her. Got a little bit of activity. The crane is still down this morning. And oh, they're getting to the construction yard. Yowzer, yowzer. Alright, gotta lock my car. Are they in the construction area? Do they fly into construction? Alright, we're gonna have to get up top and have a look. No, not yet. Yeah, they went that away, all right. There's a lot of that away over there. And they've not spent hardly any time at all over there.
Not last week.
Not last weekend. Yeah, and not during the weekend. Yeah. All right, well. Off the road here.
Oh, I guess it's good. Morning.
Morning. Hey. All right, let's go over here. Well, all right. I'm gonna run into you here.
Oh, I just saw one take off again.
Yeah,
Okay, they're all the way to the south side. Let's go.
all the way to the south side?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So they may have flown through the building. There's a hawk circling over by Humphreys. Yeah. So they may be taking them over, all the way over there. Car's locked.
I wonder if we did a freight wrap over that way.
Maybe. Maybe. So we may be leaving the cool and shade and whatever of Furno. And heading to the wild open spaces. Take this road.
Which way does this go? Never mind. think it's upside down. Whatever.
Okay, put it
Okay.
down.
It makes people see some.
It's confused, I guess.
I'll hop up if you don't mind. Probably gonna park it to a hill. What's that or this? Or the other? This, I think, is blocked. And they're on the other side. Maybe it's not blocked.
Oh, this is open already. Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
That's interesting.
yes.
Alright.
Well, not really, because it's all, yeah, okay. Oh, this parking area will be closed 674. Oh, we're well past that.
Yep.
Can you get to the other, up there? Yep, I guess so. Well, you can't park here, unfortunately. This is all handicapped.
That's handicapped.
No, okay. We can try here, but we can't stray far from the car. It's all pay by plate.
Whatever. Well, they're over there. One of them's over there yelling.
Okay, you probably should move the car. You can't be that far from the car. Oh!
Hey, good times are ensuing here. Sorry. Okay. We got a kid on a fence right here. Hello. Squally Bear. So we're on the south side of the building now. In the wrestling center parking lot. We got a Squally Bear right there. Sounds like 23. And I think mom and dad he's still yelling at somebody, meaning he's probably got mom and dad up in the air over by Humphreys or something.
My sister. She's the one I thought I saw.
Yeah.
West.
I don't know. And it sounds like the crane is coming up. Yep.
Oh, there goes Wink. He's gonna ride it. He just landed.
Oh, he loves that crane.
He's always on the other side.
I know. It's like the best time ever for him. You see him up there?
No, he can't. He landed on the other side. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna.
So the crane is going up. Good morning, guys. Alright, so we're right over here. We started off on the other side. They were on the soccer fence, and then they flew to the soccer gate, the north gate. And then they flew through the building. He's over here. And we're pretty sure they went out through this end. And this parking lot's open now. So he's down on the ground. And I need to let Jake and what's he doing? Oh,
Hey, stay back, stay back.
hey. Yeah, we got a puddle over here big time. See if we're gonna make this happen on the scope or not. Oh, they're both in there. There's their sister. There's the brother. He's getting down the puddle. We got a nice little puddle here. Puddle, 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 puddle. The sister is over here.
It's real bad. Oh my God, look at it.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's like way digital. We're really taking real baths here. Starting their day off right. Starting their day off right. Pretty spicy. Through a fence here. Shooting over grass and through a fence. So I have no angle on them to get any further. What are you doing? You're all wet. You're all wet.
See him still move his wings?
Yeah, I know. doing the pits. And his sister. Oh, 23 is like really going at it here. We got itches. We got itches. We got itches. Oh, they're beautiful. You're all wet. You're all wet. Yes, you are. Oh, sister's gonna go out of view. Where's sister? Oh, her sister's over there by the fence.
We're ashamed to have to shoot through the fence.
And there's sister. She's gonna hop up on it, fly onto the fence, I think. Yeah, nicely done. There you go, sweetheart. So, the one's there. O23 down there. She says, I'm all wet, I can't fly.
Thank you for leaving me in a private pool. I'd like some privacy, you know.
He's puddling around some more. Says I can never get enough of muddy water.
You got a wet beard.
Yeah.
I know that truck's gonna come this way. Oh, Ryan,
He's turning around.
oh, he's stepping out.
Okay, he's done. Now he's got to go take a shower.
Yeah. So, hey, don't know.
Big building here. Southside Puddle. This is.
I'll stay to the left for me.
It's called South Beach. Oh, and up on the little thing.
Okay, beep.
What?
Beep.
He's behind the little sign. You gonna climb up the thing to get to your sister? Yeah, he's behind the sign. Behind the sign. Kind of crazy here. There's our little puddle. Actually quite a nice deep puddle. And the crane is up. Man, he's gonna fly up to. Yeah. He's up on the power board. Alright, so sister's there. And he's beyond. And he just landed next to sis. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, there's brother. Been drinking muddy water. What a cutie. Oh my god. And there's sister. And we are zoomed all the way back. Beautiful. He's doing some crop maintenance. He goes, yeah, that muddy water. I don't know, he says. Alright, so we got the mining field house. It's gonna be what? Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to leave Disneyland, said Cindy. Well, but you know, they didn't spend much time. I think they like it when the guys are around. They don't do much when there's nobody here. Brothers Leah. Dude, you alright? You drank a lot of mud. I don't know, man. Is that the best choice? Good morning, chirps. Dana. Uh-oh, somebody said that there were floods in Syracuse. Terrible flood photos from Syracuse. I've not heard from Anne Marie. She's up on the hills. But yeah, all our stuff went south, and I mean it did linger. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not flooding in Danby and Newville, because that rainstorm just sat there for a couple of hours, did not move, and just dumped rain. Morning Care, morning Charlotte, morning Chirps, morning Barry. Morning, Danny. Hi, Noel. FB. Morning, Birdie. Working my way backwards. There we go. Well, Newark Valley got hit, I guess. I know. So, crane's up there. Bradfield, you can see it through the building, but that'll be it. And Winker is up above. Yeah, he's going to go up to the crane.
There, you can film it. You see him?
Yeah. There's the Winker. Just landed, came in from the south. High up on the crane, so he is right there. We fluttered on, kind of slipped off and landed. That crane is got a very glossy, shiny, hard finish on it. Of course, you want it to have, so it's going to stay durable. And now we have, it's like we have a little bit of a grumpy chick here. Wow. She got all fluffed out really fast. Of course, she didn't take the deep spa bath.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, did she? I thought brother did the most.
No, I'm getting. When I finally started to peek around there,
Uh-huh.
it's crazy because I didn't want to speak anything. You don't know where they are.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I was far enough east, and I peeked over, man, she was.
He's doing an awful.
Guessing she was down there the whole time we were.
Yeah, it could be. He's doing an awful lot of crop maintenance. He drank. I think he drank a lot more water than she did. I think he's got some mud in there. You gonna be all right, buddy? He's pretty small. Yeah, she seems to be getting bigger.
Oh, he's kind of like a wet cat.
Yeah. He is a little bit like a wet cat. I'm only finding flood watch up there. Okay, so let me know when you get it.
We were under flood watch, but I didn't realize Syracuse was.
Yeah. This is flooding 2025. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are saying. I don't know if there was. I guess I'll have to check my phone for myself. See what's going on. Neighbors rally after overnight flooding damages homes. Storms devastate Oneida County. Oneida flooding. Syracuse flood map and climate risk report update. Flood watch for New York. That's for early Monday. Yeah, these slow-moving storms. There's a storm that just parked itself just southwest of Ithaca, like in the Newfield/Danby area. Good morning, Deborah. Sometimes the switch brings up old news. Yeah, I get it. 3 weeks ago. That's old news. That's 3 weeks ago. I don't know. July 13th. Flood watch for New York until, yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing any current flooding, which is great. I mean, Texas got hit again yesterday. They had to stop searching. We got a ton of rain again.
be.
Ooh, 01?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a plume there. So they've got 9 and 10 half trusses. The north half of the truss is done. And they've got them tied together on the verticals and tied together between the trusses, the roof trusses themselves. So they're still sitting on, obviously, their towers. And so I don't know if they're gonna do the south side of the trusses. I imagine. I don't think they would go all the way to doing a.
Oh God! Look at how small he is.
I know he's a petunia. If I didn't know he was a guy, I'd call him Petunia. I guess we'll have to call him Petey. Fine here, good. Excellent. Alright, good. Anna Marie confirms that there is no flooding that she knows of.
Syracuse?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good.
It was just old news that was coming up in the search, I guess. Alright. Let's just make sure that he's truly in focus. Oh yeah. He's crispy. Alright, so I'm gonna let
Yeah. I was gonna say you should. Do you have stamps? You should send a photo. So you're back at Disneyland.
I don't know, it sounds like a torch, like a torch or something.
Boy, these kids are really tolerant. My Lord. Kids are gonna be city moms. Seriously.
Oh yeah, Amber, you'll have to scroll back and check out the video. They were both taking a puddle. They're together on the fence right there. And right behind that sign down is a nice big puddle on the other side of the fence. And they were both taking deep splish splashes. And they started over there on the other side on the normal soccer fence, and then hopped up onto the back side of on the wall there, but down at the other end. And then they flew through the building squalling because Dad was flying around Humphreys. And I'm not sure he's there anymore. So then they may have come out here into the trees around this area. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell when we're looking through the building, which is pretty big, by the way. And then we came over here and we found them, and they were, I think O1 was already taking a bath when we got here, and 23 was on the fence, and then he hopped down and joined his sis, and they took a mud bath, muddy water bath. And Mother's been, I think he's finally got all the mud down his crop. He was doing a lot of crop maintenance there. He's so small. Yep, but we're on the south side of the building. You guys, I say stuff. I know you guys don't listen to me. You're doing the chat and stuff, and that's cool, but I do try to actually tell you what's going on and where we are. So we're on the south side of the building, and the crane is up, and Dad was up on the crane. He flew in, and so the kids are pretty calm. So we're in the wrestling center parking lot, which is on the south side. I know, I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll run through, stop, take a picture, and move on. So funny. So I can't zoom out anymore. I can show you her beautiful wet tail, though. We are near Campus Road, yes. We are north of Campus Road, so okay, on your map, find Bradfield, and then go down across the field, which is just a field on your map. There's no building there yet, and yeah, but you got maps. So there's Bradfield over there. That's looking north. And that's Wild over there. So if you find Bradfield on your map, whether it's your printed map from Charlotte or if it's on maps.google or maps.bing, or pick your own mapping thing on your computer. If you find Bradfield, find Tower Road on the campus, then down on the map is going to be the big athletic fields, which will no longer be big athletic fields. So Bradfield's over there looking north, more or less. That's kind of like directly north. That's Rice Hall, and behind those trees is Furno Hall, and there is Bradfield. So if you come down the map, you're going to see this wrestling center. And over there is, to the west is Bartell's, that building, that lovely concrete building. And then that really cool building over there is Weil at the west end of the athletic fields. So if you go directly down the map from Furno, you're going to find the wrestling center. And we are between the wrestling center, we're up from the wrestling center, we're in the parking lot. So it's really all about finding Bradfield Inferno on your map. I see. All right, Sunday, you're gonna have to talk to Charlotte. Yes. Well, actually, if you just type into your URL the word maps, MAPS dot Google dot com, and then when that comes up, if you up in the upper left corner, if you type Cornell University, it will then take you to Cornell University. All right, awesome. EF on Cornell map. Okay, so I get those are the coordinates. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, and you can also, the nice part about if you do the Google stuff, and maybe the Bing also, the next level up is down in the lower right. Once you find a street or something like that, then you're going to, you can actually, there's a little yellow person icon, really tiny, a little yellow person icon down the lower right, I think, of the map on Google Maps. Not so much on Google Earth, but on Google Maps. I mean, Google Earth is cool. That's yet another level. But if you basically drag that little person onto your map, literally, go down there with your mouse, click on the little person, and he'll start wiggling, and you drag him, and you drop him onto a street. Suddenly, you are as though you're driving on that street, and you can use your mouse. There's little arrows on the street, and you can grab the image and drag it left and right and stuff like that, and you can actually look around, and you'll see Rice Hall. You can see Bradfield and Weil and stuff like that. So this field is going to look different for sure. Right. Gotten hop on fresh Bathing Beauties. Say welcome. Yes. Particular AM. Is the app my phone? I can see the athletic field and surroundings there. Yes, that is true. The new construction will not be there. It won't be there for quite a while, I imagine. And I don't know whether or not, like Cornell can, for example, contact Google and say, hey, we got a new building. Can you come out with can you update the maps? Get a new satellite image. I don't know how that works. Yeah, so speaking of stuff, I've been hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping they have done, I've said it before, and this is the last time I'll say it, but I hope the Cornell, the construction people, have done a time lapse of the site and stuff like that. There's that camera up on the top of Bradfield that I haven't seen before. Might be a security camera for the site, I don't know. But I hope they've done something like that because it must be quite interesting. There's a what? Rubber hawks? Oh yeah. So do you call them like? No, no. They are bathing beauties for sure. They are bathing beauties. Cindy calls them the rubber hawks, like the rubber duckies. Okay, rubber hawkies. Yes. Yeah. Not a lot of action now that they have had their baths. Huh? Yeah. There are things to be done. You gotta get all cleaned up. So if you like, what? Yeah, 23. Yeah, he looks a little bit more like a hawk now. Oh, did he? Yeah. Well, he doesn't look like a wet cat anymore. We had our kitty Jasmine when we put her in the tub years ago. Oh my God, she was such a. Yeah, we bought this house and it was a nice house, nice little place, but turns out that they had dogs and the house had fleas, and our poor Jasmine got fleas, so we had to give her a flea bath. Oh my God. She was in the tub and she was just not happy. She was a good girl. She didn't complain, but you could tell that she was like not happy. I still had the image in my mind. We were standing there and she's just like wet. This little nothing of a kitty with no fluffy long fur. It's just all wet. Still beautiful though, I have to say. Oh yeah. Yes, Birdie, you're in my mind. Thank you for reminding folks. If you like the video, click like. That would be awesome. Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, it's like if you ever watch a Philip Glass movie from way back in the 80s, I think. So he was some of you probably know, he was a minimalist composer, and he kind of like popularized the genre with a movie. He was great, wonderful stuff. Mesmerizing movie called Koyaanisqatsi, which is I believe a Navajo term, which means life out of balance. So if you get a chance to find that movie somewhere, like on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, just put it up on a big screen or whatever you got and have a look at it. It's kind of sets the stage for so many movies and imagery to come afterwards. Quite a hypnotic movie, and kind of like gets you thinking a bit, right? Some things have improved since then, but it was definitely speaking to that time. They will. They'll be lifting sticks with cranes. Wink is going to get his own little crane. Anne was saying that the chicks are going to be good nest engineers after watching all this construction. Could you imagine Wink with his hard hat on and a little crane lifting sticks up off the ground to put onto his nest? He could bring him in and
That's one of the things we're worried about was that crane.
yeah. No, the crane's worked out great.
I mean, it takes the right kind of personalities, and obviously they can go from, you want to sit for a
Huh?
little bit? You want to sit for a little bit?
Okay, thanks. I mean, Wink is just like Ezra. Ezra would have adored that crane. And the fact that Wink rides the crane when it's moving around is... I think he's taken off, though. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
Yeah, only a few minutes up there earlier. So they had a big torch going on over on the other side of the building, the west side. So here's where we are. There's Wild to the west, and there's Bradfield peeking through the building. We won't be able to see it anymore this close. And over there, looking through the building, is Rice, and that's Atkinson. And behind the trees directly north of us is Furno. And this is Bartell's with its ladders, its perching ladders. And over there, tucked around behind Bartell's, is the stadium. And this, directly south of Furno, is the wrestling center. And then over here is the south end of the soccer field, as we look at things. Good, lots of noise here. And the puddle is over the fence, over there, on the other side of the, down below the grass line. Kids are curious as to what's going on. So I think I may wander down there for a second to show. Huh? I'm just going to take this. So the kids are there. Guys are working on. So we got some insulation put around the footers. We got some guys. They got a welding unit up there. They got a heavy-duty welding unit up there on that lift truck up there in the corner. So it looks like we have a bit of a stairwell here. More puddles to be had. They like the ones inside the construction area. So there's the two half trusses, 9 and 10, and that's the last truss tower there, number 11. Crane is up there. We got a bunch of vertical. These are like pieces that go. You can see they're clearly labeled. Can't really see. The fence is clear. Hello. But we're focusing outside the fence. Oh my god. Hello. Alright. So there's 9 and 10, and that's 11, the tower. Got a bunch of verticals and horizontals. So we'll see if they're going to now attach. They got a lot of work to do down at this end. So you can see they got external knee wall. They got footers under the come on, footers under the truss verticals, but then they have external concrete. So they're gonna have some framing that's gonna go outside. The trusses are not going to be the exterior of the building, apparently. Right? We're going to have like entranceway. This looks like this is a stairwell going down, maybe? I'm not sure. That doesn't make any sense. There's no basement. Anyway, there's a stairwell here. So, lots of steel laying around. Some of it's going to tie the truss together, and some of it is going to be the end framing, and some of it's going to be framing here along the exterior of the building to provide for like walkways and stuff like that inside the building. And there may, I'm not sure, yeah, it looks like they've built an interior, well, either a facade or a gallery on this side. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's right there, and then right there, there's framing along there on the inside for like a two-level balcony mezzanine kind of a deal. So I think the entrances are going to be like coming off like this end. I'm not sure there's going to be an entrance like in the end or in the sides. Looks to me like they're going to have like entrances coming off in this way, and then a sweeping entrance into the other side on the north side. But the knee walls starting here and pulling away from the building toward the end tells me that they're going to drop some additional steel down to frame it outside of the trusses. Right. We got some guys doing some pipe work over there, like literally manufacturing some piping, some joints with they're arc welding away over there. I have to say that Welliver has done a great job of putting this building together, from what I can tell anyway. And they certainly have been good to the kids. Yeah, they did that last evening. Mom and Dad stooped off of the crane together, and they stooped all the way over to Humphreys from the crane and went chasing turkey vultures. Kind of like a little date night or something. for the two of them. She got a great crop. Yeah. You are right. And he seems to have the big morning dove. You're welcome. Yeah. They had their brekkie and then their bath. I think you're right, Birdie. So they did go squalling over this way as though they had not been fed. Let's see if Jake got my text. I have to say they have a very varied crew here. Young guys, old guys, men, women, the whole 9 yards. You're fine. All right, guys. Bye-bye, Deborah. Take care. So yes, I think Birdie's right. They seem to have had. I think it was Birdie said that. Somebody said they had brekkie earlier. Must have. Horse from last night.
After the first one.
Yeah, so if you check out X, you'll see some nice posts from last evening.
Are you watching online?
I am. She's gonna want to take off, I think. A slice. Wow. Oh my God. That was enough slice to paint half a building. Yeah, I'm not seeing a squirrel or anything.
Uncle Carl, you missed it.
Oh, I think she's seeing the kid on the treadmill
Oh,
inside the building. Here behind us. Well, it'll be interesting to see how they frame out the building and stuff with the non-structural. I mean, well, it's all load bearing to some extent, but. Yep, getting closer to sister. Birdie, if you can send me a puddle scap. One.
which one?
I know. One puddle scap would be great. God, they're funny, aren't they? They're just very. They're sort of like hanging out. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright, she's gonna go after something. Is there a bird here? Is there a squirrel? See, there's not any traffic here. Stay away from the windows there on the wrestling there, A01. gotta show them moving the truss. You stay put, girls or boy. Hi. Can you answer a question for me? So they're moving the truss over here and they got the 2 half trusses up there, right? Mm-hmm. So how do they, what's the order of operation for getting the vertical, for getting it from there to having a vertical and being attached? I mean,
I really can't answer that. I haven't been watching them, but I think they set up a
vertical
column,
first?
bolt it. Yep, they set up a vertical, bolt it down, and then they put this up.
And they lift it and hold it there and
connect it all that way. Yep.
And the crane will lift it up and hold it in place while the lift trucks go up and connect?
Yep, I believe that's how they do it. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Very good, thank you.
Very welcome.
So we saw a little bit of this the other day when they were dropping the truss. And they swing it over here and they lay out blocks on the ground. You can see they got blocks over there. They got a crane is holding the half truss, so that's going to be probably, well, we'll probably drop in truss number 9, which is that one there. So they got some blocks, they got some guide pull ropes on it. Big piece of steel there. It's about, look at these guys, I'd say it's probably about 6 foot there. All right, so this guy is talking with the crane operator. Nice. Amazing. So that guy right there is the one with the radio. He just got a headset and he's just talking to the crane operator who's over there on the other side of the building. They got some blocking here on the ground. They got 3 sets of blocks. They got 1 block here at this end. They got 2 blocks in the middle and 3 blocks tall on the other end because the truss is taller at this end and shorter at the other end. Very cool. So this bobbing around a little bit, and the crane operators were like lowering it, and then they got to pull it over this way. All right, they're going to drop it on the first block. We got to come this way a bit. We got to go to the right a little bit with the crane. There we go. Nice. Alright, we got one end down. And we got to pull that end that way. All right. So the vertical is going to actually go here. It's got to sort of drop between the two verticals. So you're going to block it. Then moving the blocking a little bit closer because the crane drops it a little bit this way. It's fine. We're just readjusting the blocks. All right, so they got some stuff to do there. Looks like our kids might have taken off. So, Bogette will give us an update. I wonder if they flew back to the other side. Well, let's find out. Oh, you got one of them on the horizontal there. Wait. He touched your leg.
Yeah, he came to me and touched my leg with the tip of his wing, and then he landed there.
Uh-huh.
I tried just to just turn my body a little bit, you know what I mean, to see where he was.
Yeah.
And anyway, he went up there. He's over on
Oh yeah, on that thing.
Yeah. So then he comes off, and she goes over toward there. Right?
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get some pictures, but then the student came out and goes, "Can I get my picture with her? Can I get?" And I'm like, wait a minute. This lens is not going to work for that, you know. So I put my camera down, I put my cell phone out, right, you know, and take these pictures, you know, try to get a picture of her and him, you know what I mean? And then, you know, then email it, or I had to text it to him because he doesn't have a Cornell Net ID yet.
Yeah.
So then he sent it to him. So I missed everything, you know what I mean? But at least I know where they still are. But it was very cute.
Oh,
Can
wow.
I get my picture? Can I get my picture? I was like, when he first said, like,
Huh?
wait a minute. And, you know, and then it started to sink in. I'm like, oh, I wanted to say, oh, I can't do that with this lens. And I'm like, oh, don't. Just take with the phone.
So he came. You were sitting, and he came and he came and brushed you.
He blew right toward me, and his, you know, tip of his wing brushed the side of my leg as I'm sitting there, and he landed over here. But
Okay.
he didn't stay. He picked right up and went over there.
I see.
And I was having a hard time because then she went off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, I told you I wanted to get pictures, but I got a picture for he's going to be a freshman in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, they should put it in on the freshman website or something like
He's
that.
going to be a business major.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. I went over there because I didn't really want her flying toward those windows earlier, and that's what she did, right? She goes right there.
Yeah, I know, and that's why, you know, I started to get up, you know, to say no, but she was just too fast for me.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
She wants to go back there again.
I didn't want to get in the mix.
So she didn't bounce off the windows or anything.
Oh, no. She landed on the sidewalk.
Okay.
She was right up there on the sidewalk with the guy. I'll show you the picture.
Okay.
It's cute.
All right, so he just took off and he headed north again.
Oh.
He just went over the other side and went along.
Oh, is that him flying?
I'm not sure. I think that was just something
That
else.
small bird?
Yeah. Yeah, he just dumped over the side and then ran along the top of the bleachers. And she's up there. Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, God, it was cute, Mom. Oh, she's going to go back and
Okay, she's gonna go up onto the wall like brother did, and then I'm guessing she's gonna head north. All right, well, Bogette had a special moment there with 23. Alright, she's right there. And normally you would be able to, eventually we'll be able to walk again along the backside there. There used to be a sidewalk there. Part of it's still left, but, and off she goes. She's heading east. Alright, she's heading over toward, yeah, it looks like she's going toward the discus cage again. Alright. You lost what? Well, I'm glad you had that.
You want to pick me up? I want to just.
Am I going around? All right. That was just a little bit of a love tap, I guess. A love brush. A gentle brush. She had that years ago over in the Lower Humphreys parking lot in the evening. I can't remember which of the chicks it was. A long time ago. And they were whirling around and she was photographing one and the other one came in from behind and brushed her shoulder with its wingtips. Her wingtips. Okay, so we're going to pull in this little parking lot here, the south end of the soccer field. See where she is. There she is. I say she, I mean Cindy.
At least one of them was calling. I did not see anybody, but you know, I just looked quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we should probably. What time is it? I don't know.
It's only 8. Well, that's fast. It's 8:15. They're down over
Yeah,
here.
they're over there
okay.
again.
Yeah, I think. What if it's like overgrown? So they here? Are they down
I think
the
they're
other
down.
end?
I think they're down by the discus cage.
Okay. Oh, holy.
What?
It's hot.
When you're in the shade, it's good. When you're in the sun, it's not.
All right, you're probably gonna have to park. Okay, you're pushing your luck. This gets all filled up. Oh, you're gonna go the other end. Oh, where are they? That sounds further away. They might have moved again.
There's some looting going on.
Is there somebody on that light? ETT1? What is that?
No, I don't think so. Oh, ETT1 or WTT1?
WTT1.
I see.
Jeez. They must have moved. It sounded like it was up.
Like
there's
over
one.
here.
Right there. Right there.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Right.
it's one of them. I don't
Yeah.
mean.
park. Oh, Cindy. Cindy. Hello. I parked right below you. O1. And 23 is right over there on the fence. If you can tell or not. I'm not sure why I locked the car. So you can see the crane is spinning around. He's yelling at anything and everything, right? Yeah, I know she is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's quiet as a mouse.
He's right there, and she's up there. Monday morning, pretty quiet here.
Oh wow, the crane really moved. Oh, because of the truss.
Yeah, they're moving stuff around over there.
Smokes.
Hello, little dude. Huh?
Oh, I see. It's two little birds.
Alright, so little guy's right there. And big girl is up there. And there's the nest tower. So we're looking straight west in the north parking lot.
Okay, you gotta be careful. You're back here by Tower Road.
He's a quiet little mouse.
He is today.
He says my squawker only squawks.
Yeah.
I like these fence line shots.
Oh, she's letting it rip.
Alright, Barry, you and Crazy Baby and Jeffrey need to pool your resources so that you can both afford to live here. There are places that are very affordable in the area, so. Well, chirps. Are you like, which coast are you on this? Some people would really like to live on the coast, but I guess depends on. I suppose if you're on the Gulf Coast or something, it can be humid. Morning, Donna. Okay, so we got the little preener dude. All right, well, yes, so they're away from the construction, which on the other hand was, I would say, very safe for them. And now, yes, they're over here by Tower Road. And I have a feeling that this little guy here that we're looking at right now at this moment, he likes to zip down Tower Road from the east to the west. So I guess it's better than whatchamacallit, cutting across the road, but yeah, it's gonna flutter down to brother. I think I'm gonna go down to the fence here. Yep. Kidding. Did you get it? Did you get it? The answer is yes, we did.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Well, I just went to the fence.
Oh.
I figured she's gonna land next to brother. Because this is what these two do. All right. Yeah, these two are special, I have to say. Alright, so it's interesting here. So the crane has got a bunch of things like on it. So they're hanging multiple items on the crane at the same time. Interesting approach. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items on there. So they just can drop them in place. Over here, there you are. Track and field. Here. They go like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. A little bit of that. Spreading a little bit of that oil around. Further cleans up. Sister squalls a little bit. We got a truck, so we got to be the truck that's going to go by on the inside of the track right next to them. Okay, they don't care. No, never mind. Well, this building and the crane and everything is ever so much bigger than these two. Oh yeah, definitely. Wink loves.
Part of the lab of O?
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we work with them. Yeah, but no, we've been doing this for a long time.
I think I recognize her because of the hat.
The hat. Exactly. Yep, they're having a good time this morning.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't seem fazed by anything. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, you know, it's what they know, right? They grew up there with all this construction around them.
Yeah,
So-
that'll get you used to about anything.
Exactly.
Have a great day.
You too. Yes, so Wink has definitely been up on the crane when it's been spinning around. At least a couple of times. So the crane like is from this angle like it's super vertical. Does not take long at all. I mean, it's like a matter of a minute or a couple of minutes for that crane to to get up. And no, I'm not going to go there with that comment. Okay. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
Never seen them together.
Yeah, these guys have been hanging out a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. This year's kids.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Thank you. So I was just saying it only takes a minute for the crane to get erect. Bogette has a beautiful new shirt on. It's a lovely light periwinkle. Alright, so I think we should probably... Oh yeah, go to around 15 minutes in, Jan, into the video, and you'll see that both of them in this big beautiful puddle. There's actually several puddles now around, and they picked one on the south side of the building, just inside the fence, and inside the construction area, and they were puddling. Birdie, are you blushing? I think Birdie got it. There's definitely no ED with this crane. You're welcome, Jan. It's amazing how quickly this building has gotten up. Hello. Yes. At least part of me. Okay, so some people are like really... Birdie, it's not made for kids. Some people do not know how to park. Like this individual just like, could like pull it right in there and, okay, so you got almost over the line on the other side. Whatever. Slow moving vehicle. Here comes the transportation guy with the license plate reader. Alright, so this is kind of like where they started this morning. And then they flew down that way to the brick wall, which is the back of the bleachers. And then they squalled and they flew through the building to the other side. And I think they may have gone out the other side of the building a bit. seemed like we could see them. We were down at the other end at that point, so we were kind of like looking over the wall and trying to see what they were doing. So we went around the other side and we found 23 on the fence. And then a few minutes later, Cindy spotted, he went down, and lo and behold, his sister was down in the mud puddle. And so they bathed and bathed and bathed and bathed and bathed, and then they sat on the fence. And then I went down to look for the second time to see them lifting the truss. And while I was doing that, 23 flew off the fence and brushed Cindy's knee as she was sitting on her stool and landed nearby. And then O1 flew over and landed on the sidewalk next to the back side of the wrestling center, which is over there. And a young guy came out and asked for his picture to be taken with O1, so Cindy obliged. Got a nice cell phone picture of him, them together. And then 23 came over and landed on the fence line, and O1 landed on that far corner of the building. And then 23 came over here, and O1 came over here, and we came around, and we found the two of them together over here on the fence. So that's kind of like a quick recap of what happened this morning. And I didn't get the knee brush on video because I was down doing the truss thing. But Cindy described it and she thought it was lovely, which it is. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap up here. These guys they look like they have a bit of a crop, probably maybe from last night still, but they're just happy, happy, happy together. You're welcome. Well, thank you guys for being on with us. So, and check out last night's X posts of there's about 4 videos of the happenings here. Prey drop. O1 getting a prey, and the kids soaring a little bit over the frontal lawn area and over the parking lot here together. And I just think that you guys would enjoy that as well. All right, appreciate your comments. You guys take care and have a good Monday morning. You guys be safe here.